So, the country is facing so many challenges due to nationalism. What are your plans to bring this country back together since Donald Trump has created a huge racial divide?
I grew up Asian, as you probably noticed, and like the perspective I have as someone who grew up, Asian American in a predominantly white suburb in upstate New York, is that people notice what race you are all the time. Like that's not like the problem. The problem is like, so the question is like, why is this tension you're describing, does it seem to be getting worse? And the reason to me is very clear, that we're making our population increasingly economically insecure, where 78% are living paycheck to paycheck, 57% can't afford an unexpected $500 bill. They look up, they see these soulless corporations that are getting rid of their jobs. They look at their kids and they're like, I'm not sure how the heck I'm gonna afford college because it got 2.5 times more expensive somehow, even though it didn't get 2.5 times better. And then in that sort of environment, then you might expect some tribalism to pick up. And then if some person comes and says, hey, it's the immigrants, like we need to blame them, then you're like, well, at least someone's like presenting some explanation. You know, it's like that's like but the climate is what drives it all. Is that if you have this pervasive economic insecurity, it's a mindset of scarcity that people have a hard time combating or escaping. It's true about climate change too. If you go to an American who can't pay their bills and say, hey, we need to worry about climate change, they'll look at you like, I can't pay my bills. The penguins can wait. You know, and that's not blaming them, that's just humanity. It's like it's all of us in a mindset of scarcity. So here's something we can actually control. We can actually control this economic boot that's on our throats, and we can get it off. After I'm president, everyone knows if the anonymous Asian man who wants to give everyone money becomes president, you know I'm gonna secure that bag and get you that money. So then we get you the money. Everyone's like, holy cow, the government did something I actually love. And then this mindset of scarcity gets replaced, at least in some measure, by a mindset of abundance. And then the tribalism and tension starts going down, because if you look at someone and see the difference, then instead of seeing the difference and getting somehow like angry about it, you see the difference and you feel a sense of like peace and fellowship and curiosity. But you can't try and change the culture without actually getting the boot off of people's throats. So that is my mission.
Wow, phenomenal.